Okay, so we're back. Last time I talked a little bit about the steps that I had outlined, which was get clear about your goal, create a timeline, decide what those habits are going to be, cut the timeline in half, execute the plan, and then evaluate with that attachment. So, the first part, which may seem easy, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about clarity because it made me think about this. As you may or may not know, I've recently really become enamored with Florence Given and her videos, and for some reason, they just really resonate with me in a way that like others haven't. So it's like dating, right? Sometimes you need that contrast in order to discover what it is you want, and this may seem, pretty obvious, but sometimes it just really hits me hard. It's like I keep all these people on the line that, seem interested in me, and so it's like, why not? And then you find that one person that you just really click with, and then you're like, why did I ever bother with all this meh, And so it really creates that contrast. I found a few YouTubers. One was really good. She had this whole thing about where, I can't remember her name, but I'll post it in the description at some point, how you like kill your old self. You write out a story of your future self and everything they would do and everything they are. And then you write a story about your current self and everything that they are. And then there's more steps after that. But that's like the first part, right? To see that contrast between how your future self would behave and how your real self behaves. And I was like, that's really good. I should check out her other stuff. Didn't really. But with Florence Given, like, I watched one of her videos, and then I was like, I want to watch another one. And I want to watch another one. And other ones come up, and I'm just like, everything. I'm just like devouring it. And it goes back to that whole thing of, and that's because you all haven't seen how weird I can be. Hasn't gone us back to that whole thing of hell yes or hell no, but also it's like you don't really remember what it feels like when it's been so long and then it comes along again. It's like when people say you make time for the people that matter. You may think you don't have time, but suddenly you find yourself consuming that and you're like, oh wait, this is what I like, right?